I am pantsless. But I am not panting. I am not tired. And I am not absent for some more Pokemon Scarlet. I didn't have to redo that. So yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I actually had 2 snow days for some reason for my college. Which yesterday I kind of understand because there was like an ice storm thing going on, but today there was like nothing. Like, forgot I had this helmet on. Alright, we'll run with it. Like, the roads weren't icy at all. It was like 40 degrees. I'm really surprised they canceled stuff. But I mean, I'm fine with it. Where are we going again? We have to, like, look for the water gym leader dude. I think it was in, like, a desert or something. There he is. He's in the port. I mean, we could cross the desert. I think that's probably... I mean, we may as well cross the desert and go do the Titan, right? I mean... It is the next Titan, to be fair, but it's also, according to my guide, we're supposed to do, like, 3 gyms before we do this next Titan. So I don't know. Oh, well, I say we cross the desert and avoid that for now. But otherwise, we should be fine. I mean, it basically primes us for going through the desert. I mean, look at this. Plus, there are so many helmets to buy, and of course I bought one. So, here we go. So many Golducks around. Wait, there's a third one! There really is a lot of Golducks. Almost makes me want to take one out and, like, join the boys. Oh! Just photobomb someone. And I don't feel bad about it. How does this... Is this man-made architecture? Well, wait a minute. There's something that goes in here. Water Terra shirt. Okay. Can we... Shame. Shame, shame. Alright, but yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming, but both classes were canceled. I did not plan on them being canceled, so I was already over there. It's like I hardly even had to drive back at all from where I was, so I almost feel a little wasteful of my time, but I used my time well enough for what I did there, so it is what it is. And, hey, I have the opportunity to actually do some streaming, so I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm pretty sure everything I'm seeing around here we've caught at one point. That was the worm. Pepperell. Or, well, mine's called Pepperell. This one's Capsicum. That's still a good name. I like that name. What? Bruh. Relax. Orthworm. Actually, since last time, I'm a little lost yet again. Right, we just got Bramblastons, so we should... I'm pretty sure this is my team throughout the game, as far as I can tell. I might make a change here or there, but most of the team's pretty set in stone for me. Still not sure what Frillip's gonna evolve to. I'm pretty sure it's the Peacock we saw. Am I doing anything with these? Are these... Yeah, these are the Terra Raids. Not terribly interested in Terra Raids. Maybe, Oh, I still get LP for them! Oh, like the Dens and Sword and Shield. I should have been looking at those. But oh well. Oh, hey, Cacturn. You're a friendly face. I always associate Cacturns with that one dude from the anime. 35, okay. You know, the guy who was like always like really jealous of May during contests. It's weird too, because he was like dressed as a cacturn, or like that was what his outfit was about. He had the cacturn, and then also James during Gen 3 had a cacnea. A little weird. A lot of prevalence with that Pokemon line. Kind of like it. I feel like I should use one eventually. Like, maybe for one of my many Gen 3 playthroughs I have planned, I can squeeze a cacturn in there. Because, trust me, I would eventually like to do a video retrospective thing on Pokemon. You know, being the 1000th person who's done that on YouTube. And Gen 3 in particular, I think I'm going to be playing the most. So, it'll be good to get some cacturn love in there. Because I have always wanted to use him. He's always seemed like a cool Pokemon to me. Oh, I really hope I catch him here, because otherwise this might take a long time. I have Dusk Balls, right? No, oh. It would have looked cool in a Dusk Ball too. I'll do an Ultra Ball. I don't want to waste time on this. No, come on, man. Oh, that's what... I thought he leech seeded me. I wasn't paying attention to the battle. Igraine is kind of a shitty move, though. Like, with Igraine, you stay in place, you can't really move. And it really does not heal a lot. I'm pretty sure Infestation did more than Igraine healed. Damn it. And then on top of that, like, there are just some heal moves I feel like are way too not good, and that usually the CPU likes to use a lot. Like, Igraine, I don't see it too much, but, like, especially, like, Water Ring, or Aqua Ring. I've seen a lot of use for that by CPUs when I'm playing Pokemon games, and it's such a bad move. It heals hardly anything. It's like, it just wastes time. Does this cacturn hit? I feel like I haven't been getting hit at all. Okay, watch. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball and it's gonna be first try. I'm really surprised it's taken this long to get him. Really? Oh, he's gotta move. I don't know why he didn't attack until now, but he's gotta move. Oh, look at him, he's so happy though. Okay, well, if he only has Payback, so it's only Dark. So I think Tonkatina, I'm pretty sure they resist it. I feel like anything I have is gonna one-shot at this point. I'll just keep throwing Ultra Balls. Come on! I don't want to spend all the stream catching Pokemon again. I mean, it's always fun to see a bunch of new Pokemon, but still. Oh, and by the way, I saw what the legendaries look like. I don't remember what they look like, because I only saw it for a couple seconds. But I saw them, I looked at them, I'm like... Yeah, okay... Not in like a... I don't know. Something about them doesn't really pique my interest. I don't even remember what they look like after seeing them for a few seconds, which is more on me because my memory is awful. Stay in the fucking ball. Oh, that's why he has Sucker Punch. Okay. You're at half health now. I can probably... Psyam's probably too much. Metal Claw? Okay. I'm gonna throw a ball in between this just to make sure I don't accidentally kill it. The raised attack set kind of worries me. I haven't even gotten like a critical catch. I was also afraid of the sucker punch, but I feel like Tonkatina can take a hit. Okay, cool. It has to work. Were Ultra Balls nerfed or something, or is this just a really high catch rate? Stay in the ball. Okay, that was way harder than it needed to be. Jeez. Cacturn, the Scarecrow Pokemon. Packs of them follow travelers through the desert until the travelers can no longer move. Oh, I see. So it was a game of, attrition. I almost want to name it Cockturd, but I can do better than that. I'd almost name it that dude from the anime, but I don't remember his name. Traxtus. Trax just, like, got in my head, and then Cactus. Anyhow, back to a Pokemon Center so I can heal up my Pokemon. Well, actually, I should probably catch a Cacnea too now, shouldn't I? Yeah, because I got plenty of items I haven't been using. So yeah, weather. I guess to go more about the weather conditions, because I drove from college back to here today, sooner than I was going to, because I didn't even realize the campus was closed because I didn't think the roads would be bad. So I just went about my merry way doing my work, because getting all prepared and stuff, and then right as I'm about to leave, I'm like, ooh, wait. What if campus is closed? And I checked my email, and of course it is. Yeah, that's what Phillips got evolved into. Okay. I mean, I've done it before. I've gone to campus when it was closed before. Although that time it was because I never got a notification or anything. Oh, soft sand. Like, I was at the point where I don't know. I didn't usually, if it was closed, the college I was going to, it wasn't usually an email, it was a notification. I didn't get it, so I drove all the way through awful snow conditions. This was a couple years ago, but awful snow conditions I should not have been in. I somehow made it without slipping. I almost did. And sure enough, no one was there, and the doors were locked. Awesome. And I almost did the same thing today, but I checked my email, so that was good. And on the bright side, I finished my work for what's going to be in the next class period. So I didn't have to worry about me not doing my work. Because trust me, I'm very procrastinative. And if I had known class was canceled, I probably would have put it off. 20 years or so. Oh, please don't let that be me. I mean, no offense to people who want to be scholars, but I just want to be done with school. Doing this shit for, I don't know. I mean, college I've already been doing for like 4 or so years. Taking a lot longer than I would have liked, but I should be done at the end of next year or so if everything goes right. Oh, great. Oh, great. Fish. Philip. Sorry, the fish made me zone out. Pawniard. Crocodile. Right, so I wanted to go back to talking about the weather because of driving. There was really nothing to say about my drive, thankfully, but just, you know, I've been driving a little more, and I feel like I've learned something, at least around where I am in Michigan. Maybe it's not true for the whole country, or the world, or even the state, or anything like that. But for my money, in my area of Michigan, I tell you, the worst drivers, or Volkswagen drivers, I don't know what it is about that brand of car specifically, but I swear, every time I get behind one on the highway or something, I get a little antsy, because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have problems with this guy, because they're usually the ones going like 70 on the left lane. Not even. Or the ones, oh my gosh. I had this one time driving to work on a 3-lane section of a highway. Alright, 3 lanes. I just merged into another highway. And there wasn't too many cars, but everyone was on the left or the middle lane. And I figure that's a little weird, but okay. And everyone's not going too fast, so I'm like, okay, I can go faster than both lanes. I may as well go in the right lane and pass them, because no one can get the right idea to go in the right lane like you're fucking supposed to. But okay, sure. It's fine. It just merged. I'll just go in the right lane and pass them. And this was after about a mile, maybe 2, of driving already and making my decision. Oh, hey, bullet seed. And so, I get into the right lane. I'm about to get next to the car that I was behind in the middle lane. And suddenly, they decide to switch into my lane. Like, right as I'm about to come up on them. Like, I am, like, a few feet away from them. And now they decide to switch lanes. Because their exit's about to come up and they're about to miss it. So why weren't you in the right lane? Why did you... I merged into this highway since you've been in the middle lane. And then I went out of the lane. Why did you stay in the lane for like 2 miles before your damn exit? I don't usually honk my horn. Mainly because I'm usually too scared to. What? I couldn't move my camera. Okay, that was odd. And like, I got heated about it. I honked my horn because I almost crashed into this dude because he was too dumb to move into a lane when his exit was about to come up. Or like, if you know your exit is about to, stay in the right lane. Especially because it's not like you're like speeding or going fast. Christ. I'm sorry, I get heated about this. I get passionate about driving. Mainly just because I feel like driving and roads and stuff are where you really... It's like an expression. Bram Blastin', you can't take a hit worth shit. I feel like it's like an expression of people when they drive, especially on a highway. And I've had some, even just this week, like I've gone through some shit. Like, it's a rock. What do I need? Tonkatina. I was driving back to the college. That's what I was doing. And this is just another example of something. I drove there, and I'm going through the back roads before I actually get on the highway, like I do. And this guy shows up. Or this guy decides to... Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of two separate occasions. Because I did this twice this week. So I think the first time, there were like 3 separate moments. No, 4 separate moments. No, this wasn't even going to college. This was going to work. I had like 4 separate moments in a 12-minute drive where I just have someone turn right into my lane, right in front of me, when no one's behind me for like a fucking mile. And so I'm just like, what are you doing? And then they have the audacity to do that and not even go faster than I was. So I'm at a point where I can't even pass them because it's a single lane road, because it's back roads. I can't pass them because there's oncoming traffic. And they're not even going faster. And it's like, you could have waited 5 seconds. You could have had a little bit of decency just to wait your ass while I move on and not get delayed. But no, of course not. Anyhow, Stonejourner, big rock Pokemon. The elemental composition of the rocks that form its body were found to match the bedrock of a faraway land from this Pokemon's habitat. Because it's from Galar or something. Stone... Stone jar. Okay, so the moment I did want to actually talk about, I just remember that one because that pissed me off too. Here was another moment, and this was actually when I was going back to the college. I was just driving normally. I think, oh no, that's right, I was late to class. I think it was because I had just finished an essay. Is that a dung beetle Pokemon? Oh my gosh, you're new. Reller. Come on. Is that just the word roller, but they swapped the vowels? Okay. Okay, Pokemon. Okay. What's it even rolling? Like, I'm assuming it's like a dung beetle. Everything's killing me in this desert. I don't... Fine. Sure. Okay, at least I caught something first try. That's a nice first for the stream. So what is this? Reller the rolling Pokemon. It's just bug. This Pokemon creates a mud ball by mixing sand and dirt with psychic energy. It treasures its mud ball more than its own life. Oh, psychic energy. Yeah, that makes sense for a mono bug type. Yep. Look at it. Look at his. I know you're not seeing it because it's behind the ball, but he's definitely got a shit-eating grin. He's just a bug that can read your mind. If we're gonna be swapping roller like this, I can do it with Rolex. So Relox. Into the box. Surely it evolves. Do you need help? You alright? I guess he's just letting the wind take him where he wants to. Man, wait. I don't think I have Bronzeword. I think I'm thinking about Legends Arceus. No, I already have them. Okay. And then you... I saw what you were doing. Why is everyone running into the walls? Okay, let me heal my team before I forget. So back to the road thing. I was driving to college, going through the back roads, normally. Right, he's dead. And I'm just driving casually. I am in a rush technically because I end up being a half hour late to class, but it's fine. Whatever. Had to make sure I got my essay done, which I did. Don't know if I did well on it, but I got it done. And suddenly, I'm looking behind myself because I usually just check all my mirrors usually. Because I mean, what else am I gonna do in a car? And no one's behind me for a while. And then get close to where I'm going to go on for the highway, going into the town by the exit, whatever, entrance. And suddenly there's a car behind me. I'm like, where did you come from? I did not see any car behind me for like the first 5 minutes of my drive. First off, where did you come from? Second off, you are really riding my ass. And let me tell you, we had very similar paths for a long time because he followed me onto the highway. Oh, Snarl. And he followed me not just on the highway, but after that. Or not after that, but all throughout the highway. Because I'm on there, because I'm going all the way to college, for over a half hour, maybe a good 40 minutes or so, and he's behind me the whole time. And it was one of those days where the highway's a bit crowded, so there's a lot of cars, kinda hard to pass people. And this guy was clearly pissed that he was behind me. Because he very much liked to tailgate. And get as close as possible, like he's driving a fucking Hummer. And yet, because it's a 2-lane highway, and there are semis for days, he couldn't pass me. And look, I'm fine with people passing me, so long as, like, there's the room for it. But this guy was also being a really, like, he was at least driving like he was a huge dick. So I kind of wanted to. Just to, you know, just because that's how I get when I'm driving. What? Oh, I'm by the Titan, aren't I? Hey, Cedar. Apparently this desert is home to the quaking Earth Titan. Speaking of which, the ground's been shaking off and on and making me feel a bit sick. Sorry, I'm gonna just sit down and rest a little before I go back to Titan hunting. Well, good news, Arvin. I'm not going by it. It's probably overleveled and gonna kick my ass. Because I can worry about that now. I don't even know where the Titan is. Wait a minute. Wait, it's all the way over here. Arvin, relax. And honestly, it was just very cathartic. Just because he really tried to pass me. He was like almost swerving, just like moving in the lane behind me just to see in front of me. And it's like, yeah, no, it's just more semis. Like even if you get past me, you're going to be arriving at your destination like maybe 5 seconds faster. So relax. And I got to the point where I had to hit my exit. He was not going that way. And so the whole like 40 minutes this jackass was behind me, he could not pass me and he had to deal with it. And you know what? It felt good. It felt fucking good. Not gonna lie. And for the record, you know, I usually go fairly fast. And I'm fine, because like some people want to go faster, and that's fine, and I'll let them pass. But if you're also at the point where you're like really riding up on someone, like making it so that if they at all have to slam on the brakes, you are for sure rear-ending them, fuck you. Like, relax. Trust me. I also had another situation a couple of weeks ago where this guy really liked to get close to other cars. And he was, by the time this was coming back from the college, and by the time I got on my exit, I could still see him. He maybe saved by doing all this reckless driving and just really doing all of that way more than he should have. He maybe saved himself 10 seconds after like 20 minutes of driving. And it's like, it's just not worth it. And you know what the funny thing is? All those scenarios and people I mentioned, none of them were Volkswagen drivers. So, maybe my previous statement of all Volkswagen drivers are terrible where I live is maybe a little over-exaggerated, but all of those are like smaller cases. The really bigger ones, it doesn't matter what brand you have. It just happens. But I'm telling you, if oh, what is that? Hello. That's a giant elephant. I did, unfortunately, get spoiled to this. Which, I mean, it's been 4 months since this game came out. Of course I did. I didn't realize it was a Titan, though. That's concerning. And I'm just gonna let him be for now. The Sandile, though. Please do not one-shot my Bramblastin. Oh, he's at half health. Right, half my team is, like, weak to ground. Oh, well. Sandile's cool, though. And that Pokemon White Nuzlocke that I haven't really touched in a few months. I have, like, several Sandiles just because I kept running into them. It was sad because I really wanted a Maractus for that Nuzlocke, but nope. Another Sandile. But it worked out because I think I lost one of them. But I mean, Crocodile is a really good Pokemon, so it definitely did help. I also just realized I swapped a Psychic type to fight a Dark type. Oh well. They won't live long enough. Okay, so Frilip is absolutely not on the ground, but that doesn't mean they don't have Levitate. Yeah, they have Frisk, so this is gonna hit them. Yeah, I'll have to take the hit. I just have to waste a turn. Alright. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm glad we haven't had as much trouble catching stuff as we did with the Cacturn. I don't know why the Cacturn was so hard. Oh, and a Hippowdon. Sandile, the desert croc Pokemon. It submerges itself in sand and moves as if swimming. This wise behavior keeps its enemies from finding it and maintains its temperature. Sandilly. You all know dilly bars, right? That little round chocolate-covered ice cream on a stick. I think that's what they are. I mean, it's not always necessarily chocolate. I know there's like strawberry ones. Or no, not strawberry, cherry. It's always cherry, not strawberry. And then sometimes, if you get lucky, you also find a butterscotch one. Those are good. I do like cherry, though. It's just... I also really like strawberry-flavored things. It's like, why does it always have to be cherry? Or, like, sometimes they'll have... If you go to, like, an ice cream place, they'll have the... They might have the chocolate and the strawberry coverings, but only chocolate ice cream and not, like, cherry or strawberry ice cream. That was always my problem. So I would like to get, like, the chocolate ice cream with a cherry covering, because those were good. And also because the chocolate covering was good, but it always reminded me of coffee for some reason. And as a kid, of course, I don't like coffee. I say as I drink my decaf right now. I debated before the stream what I should drink. I had like a cup of soda with ice ready to go, and I drunk through it. Because I was going to do this a little earlier, but Well, the reason I said... Well, hang on. Hippopotamus, the hippo Pokemon. It shuts its nostrils tight, then travels through sand as if walking. They form colonies of around 10. Hippo... Hippodote. Hippodote. But yeah, the reason why I said what I said at the start of the stream is because I'm actually doing laundry, because, well, I don't have any pajamas. So, and I was going to start the stream, but I just started the washer, so it's like, I'm gonna have to break in like an hour. And by the time I like set everything up, I had like less than half the time, so I'm just like, I'll wait, whatever. And that was interesting too, because I went downstairs to check on it, and I saw the washing machine, and I guess just because I never really go down there halfway through, but that thing, the washing machine downstairs was moving so fast, I swore it was opening a portal to hell. Like, all the detergent bottles at the top were shaking. It was, like, vibrating heavily, like, my god. Kofu? Alright, so from my experience, black belts in the desert usually carry rock types. I could be wrong, but either way, Philip is probably what I want. Oh, right, the gym... I, for some reason, thought he was talking about Kubfu from Sword and Shield. Halucha, I am dead wrong. But also... Or wait, was I dead wrong? Wait a minute, my brain just scrambled, because I'm like, oh, he's gonna have a rock type. So I should send... So I'd probably be fine with the grass type. Oh, good, a critical hit. Oh, great. Because all my party members are getting 2-shot today. If not 1-shot. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to stream today, especially without having to interrupt myself to do laundry. Ooh, TM. But again, I didn't really plan for it, just because of how things happened, because of weather conditions and driving. And I'm a little miffed I did have to end up going over there, just because I didn't have to, because all my classes got canceled anyway. But it's fine, especially because, I mean, most of what I did, I probably would have done here. As in, do some school assignments and, play some games. I actually played a couple newer ones. I got the new Theatrhythm game. I think I've been talking about it, maybe on the Splatoon stream, but yeah, I really like Theatrhythm. Curtain Call I played a bunch on my 3DS, and the new one has not disappointed. It's, honestly, I think I like it more. There are some areas where I think people are going to prefer Curtain Call more with like the random quest stuff as opposed to the, or like because Curtain Call had like more randomly generated quests, whereas Final Bar Line, that is not a. Why are you there, dearling? Oh, hey, wait, is that the guy? Oh. Listen here. Relax. Oh, there's so many lads I have to avoid. No, not story. There's trainers and Pokemon. No story. Bad. I did not need that close up. Thank you. Alton Veluza. Where in the world You little flowers are getting battered by the sea breeze, something fierce, but you don't care. What strong, pretty little flowers? Where in the world can I go to find more like you? Kitten? Oh, shoot! I need to get down to the market! Trying to give him like a Captain Knuckles voice. But I don't have the vocal range for that. Alright, Stunky. And the final bar line has more of a... It has more of a focused thing where it's like... You go through all the music in the games, and it has like quests for each one, which you can or can't do. Or can or don't have to. And I don't know, I like that more just because I like more of a focus to it. It's not like the most varied kind of quests, it's just like, defeat the boss, or, find this many chests, that kind of stuff. Stunky is... I don't remember, but you'll work. No, I can use Jimmy. And generally, I've been having, like, I got the game not too long ago, and I've already got, like, 8.5 hours on it, so... Yeah, I've gotten pretty into it. It's nice. I've been able to build my teams. And also, one change I really like... For me, it's... There are some changes I think some people would prefer of Curtain Call. But other changes... Some of the changes made to Final Barline to make it different, I... almost completely prefer. I get why some people would like some of the other stuff, like the randomized quests and stuff, but for me, I just like doing the main thing and then unlocking the song, just having that little more of a focus, just so I can be like, oh, I can go through all these games, and this gives me an excuse to go through all the music, that kind of thing. Stunky, the skunk Pokemon. It sprays a foul fluid from its rear. Its stench spreads over a mile radius, driving Pokemon away. Stinky. Oh! Wait. No. I have this idea in my head. Is he doing this because my helmet is red? Is that a thing they thought of? We need to test this. There's also one right in front of me. I need to know this. Maybe? No. I am also wearing a lot of other reds, so maybe that's the problem. But I don't feel committed enough to change all my clothes. But if that's something, that's definitely an interesting detail. Could just be how they are, though. Maybe I'm giving too much credit where it's not due. These Tauros need to get away from me. They're going to one-shot my Brand Blast, and I can feel it. Alright, let's just catch this Giraffe Ring, fight the trainer, and maybe get back. Maybe find the gym leader. Or get him back. They're still coming at me. My god. Oh yeah, going back to Theatrhythm, one of the changes I really liked is in Curtain Call, when a character gets to level 99, you can reset their level, which will give them a star, but it goes back to level 1 and you have to relearn all your abilities and stuff. And that's kind of a pain because that means you're getting less treasure chests. You're not doing as good in songs, and you're generally getting less rewards for those songs, like less collectibles and stuff. Which isn't a huge deal, but I kind of like doing that. And you can just like pair up a weaker member with a stronger member to help balance it out, but you're still not maxing out your benefits when doing songs. Not great. But you want to do the songs, or you want to up their star level, because then they can... I think it's mainly... I don't know if it's a stat thing, or... I think it was just... It increased the amount of ability points you had so you can equip more abilities. But, in the final bar line, you can only have 3 abilities at all times. So what they do instead is once you get to level 99, you don't reset your level. At that point, you're just going for stars, which will raise your stats and all that. So you don't have to reset. Assuming I have this, assuming I'm thinking about this right, I have this all correct. You don't have to reset the level. Thank you. That is such a better change. You can only have 3 abilities. Maybe some people aren't into that, but I'm fine with it. It makes me feel less bad about grinding. Giraffe Ring, the long neck Pokemon. Though very small, the brain in its tail is still considered an important organ because it emits powerful psychic energy. Ignore what is happening. The bulls love me. Hang on a minute. Because, interesting fact about Giraffe Ring's name, it is a palindrome, which means it's spelled the same forward as it is backward. And I remember... I forget... I'm remembering this episode of Phineas and Ferb, where there's like a running joke about palindromes or something. Or like the guy who... that's what it was. I think it was the soccer episode, where the guy who invented this one, like, soccer alternative, the Football X7 thing, his name was a palindrome, and that's what caused him to go into, like, social isolation or whatever. Mummy, that man's name is a palindrome. I thought, I got it twisted that he was the guy who invented the word palindrome, but no. This is a loaded joke. But that's what I'm going with. Lamage or Eowire, or however you pronounce it. I'm also, one thing I like, I don't know if it's the main game or just the demo of Final Bar Line, because if you want to try out Theatrhythm, which I recommend it, because you get to listen, it's a fun enough rhythm game. He did not touch me, but it's a fun rhythm game. You get to listen to Final Fantasy music, some of the best music in gaming. It's good stuff. Oh wait, I haven't even caught the Tauros. What? Okay, let me do that real quick. I thought I had. I don't know why I didn't. Whatever. But yeah, there's a demo out. And what's nice about the demo is, I don't know if it's for the main game. It starts you off with 6 of the games. 2, 5, 7, And I think it was 13, 14, and 15? Which most of those make sense to me. Not quite... Like 7, 13, 14, and 15 are pretty obvious. And I think you get to play about half their music for the demo. But 2 and 5 are especially interesting choices to start out with. Tauros, the wild bull Pokemon, the Paldean form. This Pokemon has a muscular body and excels at close quarters combat. It uses its short horns to strike the opponent's weak spots. Spoinks. I was about to name it Spoink, but that's actually a Pokemon, so... Toro. Yeah, I thought I already caught... Because we've seen him for a while. I thought I had already caught one. Oh, well. But Final Fantasy 2 and 5 are interesting choices to have them start off with. I appreciate the odd choice out, especially with 5, because compared to 4 and especially 6, 5 is usually not overly talked about. Which is a shame, because Final Fantasy 5 is a really good game, and has a great soundtrack. Though I will say between 4, 5, and 6, it probably has my least favorite soundtrack. Which is odd, because I think 5 might be my favorite of the SNES trilogy. It's just, I think it... And there's still a lot of really good songs, don't get me wrong, it's still a great soundtrack. But I feel like if you want to emphasize the best soundtracks for a demo, I probably would have gone with... I mean, I would have gone with 6 because I think Final Fantasy 6 has an amazing soundtrack. Probably one of my favorites in any game. Like, Final Fantasy 6, 8, and 9 are, like, in my opinion, some of the best soundtracks in gaming. But, you know, reserve a little bit of that for the main game, I guess. But even then, I'd probably still go with 4, just because 4 has a really good soundtrack. Like, there's a lot of classic songs in that game. This is a very classic feeling game. In a good way. Mostly. Some of the writing, not so much, but... Why are all the Pokemon around here stronger than the trainer Pokemon? This man has a level 23 Rufflet. What are you doing? Like, all the wild Pokemon here have been kicking my ass, and then here's this trainer. Like, what? Why are the trainers so weak here? Did I fight the kid over there? Fight me. Tauros, please, we're just trying to have a battle. Forget about the dangers of wilderness, we have a Pokemon battle to attend. Oh, perfect. See that gimme goal by the sign. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, don't worry. And then, Final Fantasy 2, again, I appreciate... A lot of people say Final Fantasy 2 was the worst one. I'm not gonna say I disagree because I haven't played it yet, but... I don't know, I feel like it's probably got more merit than what people say. But again, I feel like if you want to go for the odd one out, honestly, Final Fantasy 3 would be better, just because 3... I'm not crazy about Final Fantasy 3, as someone who's never played it. But the soundtrack is pretty good. There's some good songs in there, especially the battle theme. Like, there's a weird... If you hear the original version, I don't know, maybe some rips of it aren't great, but something about Final Fantasy 3's original NES boss theme, there's something about the chiptune of that that's just particularly, like, poppy. I don't know, it's peculiar, but I like it. 3 has a great sound. Even the first one has a good soundtrack. I feel like 2 is a weird choice in that case. Wait, why is the rock learning recover? Why do you need this? I almost want to give it to him. But there's no reason, because I have potions. Like, if I'm getting this, it's for competitive battling, which I don't do, so... Now listen here. Listen here. We can make a deal. You wanna fucking go? Oh! Alright, alright. It's a fight now. I don't know why I'm fighting. Bramblastin will get destroyed in one hit. But oh well. That's my tumbleweed. I completely forgot to even check what his typing was. Maybe it's like fighting or something. But Philip is gonna die in one hit because the double kick did way too much last time. Yeah, in that case, Tonkatino will get destroyed too. Ah, fine. Whatever. We livin'. And then I imagine we'll go first, because Philip is very fast. Oh no! No, it's personal. We need to finish this. How is Tonkatina going first? What do you mean they're outspeeding the Tauros? Or wait, did it use quick? I didn't even... No. I'm gonna have to look back at that. Am I just really that... Am I really not paying attention? I'm literally talking about the game. How am I not paying attention to Quick Claw? Hang on. Yeah, see? Final bar line. It's good. Okay, no, it didn't have that. It really did just go faster. I thought Philip for sure was faster. How is the little baby carrying a big hammer like this faster? I really haven't been checking stats, to be fair. I guess, yeah, because Tonkatina has an evolved form. Or they're in their second form. Philip's still in the first. Fine. Fair enough. Okay, well, I imagine I won't run into anything new. There's a Pokemon Center right there. But yeah, if you're looking to listen to some good music, or even if you're not too into rhythm games, but, you know, I would say at least try the demo for Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, because I think it's really fun, and also you just get to listen to some really good music. And if you get the full game, hey, the full game is only $50. It's not even full price. And you get, like, what was it? Over almost 400 songs? Let me check. Song amount. Yeah, 385 in the base game. I mean, it'll have DLC, but rhythm games always have, like, season DLC or whatever to buy more songs. Doesn't really surprise me. What I will say, the 50 price point is really nice. Giraffe ring, chill. And I even got, I had a Best Buy gift card, actually, from work. Work event. So I paid like maybe $3 for it with the gift card. I think it was the main reason I got. I probably would have gotten it anyway, but yeah, it's really weird. The only 2 games that have come out this year that I've actually bought was this and Hi-Fi Rush. So 2 rhythm games. When I don't usually get rhythm games, it's weird. I did have that whole Rhythm Heaven stint last year, which actually I'll probably bring up Rhythm Heaven again later in the stream for other things. Oh my gosh, you need to get out of here. These Tauros are getting out of hand. Look, I know you have a Curlia. They will do... And it's 23! Why is it level 23? How are they alive in this wilderness? That's what we're talking about. And then watch, we get to the water gym and it's like level 35. There's gonna be 5 Tauros around me. I saw them fade out. I know I'm right. Let's just find the gym leader and get out of here. Do not fall. I can teleport, but do not fall. Ooh, that's a nice looking town. And then Grimer I know I've caught. I will say, just going back to Theatrhythm one more time. Actually, let me talk about something. Let me mention before. It is nice also building the teams, because on the one hand, you don't get to choose any character from the start. You have to play their games, through their games music first. Or I think you need to unlock their game, because they give you like a key to unlock a specific game. And then you unlock it, then you get the characters, or at least the main characters. I think you unlock the villain by the end, usually. And so that's also why I'm glad they had 5 to start with, because I do really like the 5 cast. Even if they're not, like, the most interesting, it's just, I don't know. Bartz is cool, Ferris is cool, Galif, Lena, all good, all great to have. I just realized I forgot the gimme gold by the sign, but I'm not going back for him. This is a nice spot. And of course there's Hyper Beam. Why wouldn't there be Hyper Beam? It's just here on the lighthouse, surrounded by people. Like, the one that was on the island makes sense, but why? This is just like here out in the open. It's a cool spot though. Oh, my bad, bro. And then, and then since, you know, once I max out the levels, I can go for star stuff, but I want to move. I want to basically just get all the characters I like to level 99, and then just use those and keep getting them like star power and stuff. So I went through the 5 cast, or most of them, because there's 5 of the 5 cast, but there's only 4 party members, so I left the one you get later on out. And then, of course, I went to Final Fantasy IX, because it's my favorite one. And now, right now, I'm working on the, not quite the peanut gallery, but sort of the extras. Where it's like, at this point, there's not really any main game I want to do every character in, except for maybe Final Fantasy VII, but that's not too high of a priority for me. Because I do like 7 quite a bit, but I wouldn't call it one of my favorites of the series, in a lot of regards. But it's still got a really good solid cast, so I'll get him eventually. Thunderbolt. Ooh, Thunderbolt. That's really good. Okay. Actually, that's especially good because we're about to do a water gym. Too bad I won't use it. Oh well. actually. I don't... I have one Pokemon good against water. Okay. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. I mean, only 2 of them are weak to water. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. And so like, I'm basically just like the ragtag group, as I call them. And we got Ramza from Final Fantasy Tactics, Benjamin from Mystic Quest, because I've never played Mystic Quest. I might one day, but all I know is that the music slaps. So you know what, Benjamin, you're cool with us. The other Final Fantasy V character I left out, and then Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. I would have done more with him, because I do like the 8 cast quite a bit, but they only do, like, Squall, Renoa, like, Cypher, and it's like, I mean, Renoa's cool. I mean, she was part of my main team, but it's like, I might have just done the 8 cast as a whole, but they didn't have, like, if they had, like, at least Zell and his hot dogs. Because that would have been fine, but no, it's fine. It's fine. But I like Squall enough, so I kept him on my team. Even if I always, because of Kingdom Hearts, struggle to call him Squall or Leon. It's a problem. I'm looking for a Pokemon Center. Is there really... I guess it's up there. Why would the Pokemon Center be up there, though? Now that's the stuff I like. I like crawling on things. Is there anything in this town? Other than the thing I'm on right now? No, there is nothing. It is just a port. Oh, Surf. Good to see ya. I don't have a water type, right? Nope. But that's nice, because usually you had to have a water type back in the day, because you needed Surf, or Waterfall and stuff. And now you don't. And I'll take it. I mean, there's a lot of good water types to use, but I don't always want to use water. Oh, it's like a little soul. Nice. This would be cool if I was doing the multiplayer. Oh, well. Wait a sec. Wait a minute. First off, I don't think this is a Pokemon. Maybe it is. Because I'm pretty sure this is the dolphin Pokemon. Maybe this is what it evolves into, but I swear... Wait a minute, I have to look this up real quick. Fake... Kinda, actually. Hang on. Let me... I gotta say this real quick, because... This reminds me way too much of this. I really hope I can just copy-paste it into... No, I can't? Okay. I think it's because I run OBS as an administrator, so I have to, like... I can't drag and drop files, whatever. Streaming. Because maybe this is a real Pokemon. It probably is. It's probably the Dolphin evolution. But it reminds me of a very specific Fakemon. Where is it? Here it is. It reminds me of this guy. The fake evolution for Poplio that was going around, which is kind of horrifying. It reminds me a lot of that. I mean, it's definitely different, but it's like, you know, it's a bit more top-heavy. It's got the one... It's standing on the one fin. It's kind of got the shoulder things. You know, it's like muscly. I'm not crazy for thinking this reminds me of that, right? And yeah, it's probably the dolphin evolution. That's wild. I did not think... Interesting. I swam to those rocks out in the water, and I'm pretty sure I spotted something on top of them. But I don't know how to get up there. I'm no pro at climbing cliffs. I can do it. Oh, cloister. Watch as we immediately find the evolution. Oh no, there's more Pokemon for me to catch. More stalling. Oh. Oh, 37. Nope, we're not running into anything. No stalling here. Just a little bit of exploration. Thank you very much. Oh, I can run the water too. Nice. It's okay. Like a magnificent fish. Phantom Force. User vanishes somewhere, then strikes the target. Wait, Phantom Force. Wait, wasn't that Giratina's move? Or am I thinking of Shadow Force? Then strikes the target. Yeah, I think that was... Yeah, no, I think I'm thinking of Shadow Force, because this is definitely stronger than that used to be. Although, this might have been what Giratina had in Legends Arceus when we were fighting it. Maybe that's why it kept kicking my ass. Huh? Huh? Okay, well, I think I have your evolution, so I'm just gonna skip you for now. Especially because you are way too high level. How did you run into me? Okay. Oh, well, I got my Phantom Force, but we're gonna keep going, because there's definitely things to get. But yeah, I'll say one last thing about Theatrhythm, just so I can finally move on from this tangent. It's really good. Very much recommend trying it out because of the demo. Again, full game is only $50, but here's the thing. And again, the DLC's fine, because rhythm games do that. It's just a thing. Here's my problem with it, though. There's a digital deluxe version, and I really don't... The digital deluxe version is, I think, about 30 or so extra songs, so $1 a song. And, it's like a banner. Because, like, for your... You have, like, a profile card, and you can have different banners for it. And it's an exclusive one to Digital Deluxe, which is fine. Okay, whatever. But the songs are exclusive. And you can't buy the songs separately. You need the Digital Deluxe version, which is $80. Which, on the one hand, here's the thing. It's not too bad just because the main game is $50. Which is a pretty good price. I really can't complain about that. So, on the one hand, that's fine. If they want to make a little more with the Digital Deluxe version, that's fine. The problem comes in some of the songs they chose. Because for the most part, they're remixes. They're, like, either remixes of songs, or... Oh, hey, the move I already have on my Tumbleweed. But, like, they're either remixes of songs, rock versions, acoustic versions. And when I say rock versions, I mean, like, the Black Mages version, which is, like... I don't quite know what they are, but they're, like, a rock band that do Final Fantasy songs. I think they're somewhat official. Parasites in these waters. But yeah, they, all that music, that's all fine and good. And I'm even kind of tempted to get out just because I've been playing them a lot, and I like listening and playing to newer versions of songs I like. Like one of the games represented is Final Fantasy Record Keeper, which is like a mobile game that goes over events in the series history. And there's a lot of really good remixes from that game, actually. Ones I've been enjoying hearing for the first time. Or like remixes in Dissidia. I think there's less Dissidia songs than there were. I think there's a few cut from Curtain Call because they have to include the mobile game and the new game. Oh well. Which, by the way, I wanted to play the Dissidia mobile game, Opera Omnia, because apparently it has some pretty good writing in it, and the gameplay isn't too bad. But man, I just do not like mobile game user interfaces. They're so bad. They're so cluttered. There's so much to it. I hate dealing with it, so I couldn't. As much as I wanted to actually give it a go and play it, it's just mobile game UI is so terrible. Or maybe it's not terrible and I'm just not used to it because I'm a Luddite, I feel like. Because, like, I feel that way about a lot of mobile apps. Like, that's why I don't use TikTok. That's why I don't use Snapchat. Because I have to use it. I have to use the mobile version, because that's one everyone knows. And, like, something about, maybe it's, like, it's weird, because I am a Zoomer, technically. But I just don't, it does, like, the phone interfaces of them just do not make sense in my head. And it just feels so limited. Like, I'm much more used to using a PC. Which sucks, because now that mobile phones are all over the place, and everyone uses them, a lot of websites are not just accommodating for mobile ports. Or for mobile. But are revolving around them. So now I have to use their awful mobile interfaces on computers. Which, yeah, it's better because I have a mouse and keyboard. But the interfaces still suck. Like, especially with social media, that's what they do. And I hate it. It's like, make everything fucking round and bloated and filled with, like, a bunch of unnecessary bullshit. Thank you. I love that. I love that in my games. I love that in my social media. I love phones. And look, I'm not trying to be one of the million hundred boomer songs that, like, go, phone bad, but... And that's what makes me think I'm a Luddite, because I just can't comprehend that stuff. And before I go into the story event, let me just finish my... finally finish my Theatrhythm tangent. You know what? No, let's do that after this, because I'll have to go back anyway. Nice place. Fulton Veluza! Where? Where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. It'll get bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run and look for it right now. You don't know me, you don't know me, you don't know me. What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper important ingredient buying. If you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you. So do you have something super important to say to us busy folks, or what? I thought you were busy too. Okay, yeah, fight me. Waste your fucking time. Yes, we're doing this important thing, but it's like, yeah, I'm trying to search for this thing too. Let me fight you. Get crossed up. Oh no. Well. Yeah, I really don't have great Pokemon against water, now do I? Poishure's probably fine. No, because they're gonna get outspeeded and destroyed. Yeah, Tonkatina, because they resist. Okay, maybe this battle will be a good time to finish my tangent. Finally. So what pisses me off about what gets me about the digital deluxe version of the game is that yes, it's great that it's available because maybe that's something they can do to make the main game more affordable with $50, and it's mostly remixes. That's great and all. A couple of the songs are not remixes though. Originally, I think I made this mistake during the Splatoon Splatfest last time. I thought Battle on the Big Bridge was exclusive to that. No, it's just a remix. The main version's in the game. I've played it. There's actually a number of versions of that song in the game, so... in the base game, so that's cool. What isn't cool is there are a couple songs that are just straight from the games, not remixes. It's the straight song. Two, for example, being Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy VIII and Melodies of Life from Final Fantasy IX, otherwise known as the main vocal songs of those games. Not the main themes, I would argue. Maybe, but like those, I wouldn't say those are like the most important songs of the game, but they're really big songs. And again, they're the vocal songs. They're like the big, almost like Disney-esque songs, I would say. They're really good. But I kind of get limiting it to the digital deluxe because I think there's licensing, more licensing with those songs in particular than like the regular game songs. Ooh, Flash Cannon. But wait, that's special. That's probably not good at all. Yeah, that's crap. I don't need that. Clauncher. That's not new, right? That's... Okay, yeah, no. It's the guy I was thinking of. Okay. So I can kind of... It sucks, but I kind of understand it. And at the very least, Eyes on Me has, like, a variation of it from 8. Or, like, its melody is kind of interweaved in other songs that are in the game, so fine. Same with Melodies of Life. Although I don't think that had one of the songs where it got, like, leitmotif, however the fuck you pronounce it, in that. But still, it's fine. As much as I love that song. I didn't realize how much sometimes I forget how much I like that song, but, like, I was listening to the Final Fantasy piano collections earlier, which the piano collections are really good if you need, like, some good studying music. Like, look it up on YouTube. There's, like, a 9-hour compilation of them all. They're really good. And, like, I got to the Melodies of Life piano rendition, which I've heard before, but I listened to it again, and I'm like, man, yeah, I kind of love this song. Makes me sad I don't get to play it in the main game. But licensing, you know, maybe there's some licensing and stuff, whatever. The worst offender, though, is with a Final Fantasy X song, which is Xanderkind. You know, you probably, even if you've never played Final Fantasy X, you've probably heard the song. It's like the little piano melody that goes. It's like a sadder, melancholy song, piano ballad. It's very nice. Shucks, I let old man Kofu down. You're wasting our time. Dang it, that backfired. And now my wallet's empty too. Not yet. Oh, I'm sure it's not empty yet. Give me the whole thing. Hey, step right up. And tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here? Oh man, Kofu. It seems this kid's got something to say to you. What's that now? A customer here for little old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for you? I have your wallet. I kind of forgot this was the whole goal. I forgot we had his wallet. Fulton Veluza, my wallet! Say, what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me? Yeah, that's a huge help. Thanks for coming all the way. I guess I should apologize for my little apprentice, too. Hope it didn't bother you too much. There's something here at the Porto Marinada auction that we really ought to want to get our hands on. So, as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I'd forgotten my wallet. Ladies and gents, you won't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Feast your eyes on the main event. Oh, I'm feasting. I'm feasting on those frames, like the game is. I have here the legendary Wakame seaweed from the Hoenn region. I've never heard of that in my life, and do you know how many times I've played that game? Do I have any takers? Fulton Veluza! I don't even have to touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of nutrients. And just look at it! Look how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly! Oh, and that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get me some of that. I need some of that. Now listen, kid. If you want to challenge me at the Cascarafa gym, you're gonna need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. I came all this way to give you a wallet so you can buy the shit. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. You already know the ins and outs of auctions at such a young age. Here's something else, kid. Here you are, fighting funds for the auction. Be smart with it, and win this old man that seaweed. I mean, I've played Wind Waker before. Oh! Okay, you know what? I was talking shit. You know what? Fine, fair enough. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, it's on. Owen's legendary Wakame seed. We'll start bidding at 10,000 poke. And we have 25,000 poke. We're at 25,000 poke. Do I hear more? I hear a bid for 30,000 poke. Do I hear more? We're currently at 30,000 poke. Hey. And we have 40,000 poke. We're at 40,000 poke. Do I hear more? I hear a bid for 45,000. 45,000. We're currently at 45,000. Sold! Sold for the 45,000 to the little lady over there. That was amazing! You put those grown-up bears to shame with your bidding skills. Thank you for winning that seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it now, if you don't mind. You handed the legendary Wakame seed to Kofu. This seaweed's a great catch. I'd be feeling low as a seabed if I'd failed to get my hands on it. If there's any of that money I gave you left, feel free to keep it as a tip. You can even use it to try your hand at the auction again if you like. Alrighty, I'm gonna head back to the Cascarafa gym now. Old man Kofu's gonna prepare a real good battle for you. See you there. That was neat. It's interesting. I like the idea of it more than the actual test. Because, I mean, whatever, it's just text boxes. Like, the ideas for these gym tests, I feel like, are better than the execution. If you know, you know. Rotom catalog. What is a Rotom catalog? Hang on. Look, I am right in front of you. Can you not lower your frames? The idea is to wait for them to spend a little... It's like poker. You don't start off too high. You don't want to show your hand too fast. I don't know what I'm buying. I'm assuming by Rotom catalog they mean this is what I can use to transform Rotoms. Because I think there's a thing where you can just show the Rotom a thing of the... in the catalog and it'll like... A catalog of devices that Rotom like. Use the catalog to have Rotom hop in and out of the various devices listed within. Yeah, like that. I don't know how that works, but oh well. So I can use that to change Rotom forms. Nice. Even though I'm not really using them. Well, this is neat. I like this as an idea. Kinda sucks it's the only thing in this town, but whatever. When I was younger, I got into my fair share of bidding wars and brawls both. I was a real spitfire. Okay. Now, to finish on my Theatrhythm tangent. So yeah, Xanarkin is one of the songs. The sad piano ballad. Look it up if you don't know what I'm... If you really don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you may recognize the song. And it is like the main theme of the game. I don't know why that's a digital deluxe only. I really don't. Like for again for songs like Aizami, Melodies of Life, vocal songs, maybe some licensing, whatever. I get it. Why Xanarkand? Especially because Final Fantasy X has a vocal theme that is in the default game. I don't know why they're like, yeah, that one's fine, but we'll get rid of the main theme instead. Blows my fucking mind. Especially because out of between 8, 9, and 10 easily has the worst vocal theme. Tsukide Danne, or otherwise known as, I believe, Isn't It Wonderful, is the worst vocal song between those 3 games easily. I'm sorry, it's not good. Maybe a personal thing. Oh, there's Chansey's here? No, I can't get distracted. But I'm sorry, it's not that good of a song. And I feel like they know, because that's the one they decided to put in the main game. Even if it's like a really well-known song from the game, I can understand for a couple reasons, even if I'm not a fan of it getting shafted from the main game. But the main theme of a game, especially a game like 10 that's as well-known as it is, that just rubs me the wrong way. If it wasn't for that, I'd be all for the digital deluxe version, because yeah, it's $80 for some more songs, but considering the default game is $50, fine. I healed, okay. But I don't know. I'm just kind of conflicted on it, but it's fine. Go ahead and save. Hopefully, my Brand Blastin will not die in one shot in this gym. You have the Quick Claw, son. Use it. Hey, wait, who's this? Who are these people? Your hair's too fancy in order to be a regular NPC. Well now, Zeter. You appear to be progressing well on your gym circuit. What's this now? Is this that kid I've been hearing so much about? Look at that strut. Hey, kiddo. I heard you're, way too good at battling. Yeah? Yeah. You got some spirit, big shot. This young lady would be Rika. That's me, Rika here, at your service. And hey, I know I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything. She is a little farcical, shall we say. But like myself, she is a member of the Elite Four. What? I wasn't trying to be funny. Anyway, tell you something, kiddo. You look fun. Interesting. At a glance, anyway. Naturally, she is one of our Academy's esteemed students. Ooh, yeah, that checks out. But the battles you'll face at these gyms really ratchet up the farther you go. Indeed, your average trainer abandons the challenge at roughly this very point. But not you, right, kiddo? See, when you hit the champion assessment, you show these gyms what you've got. Best of fortunes to you. Yeah, I feel like they would have quit because of the whole desert thing. And because of how much of a handful this dude was. But you know what? He's nice. He trusted me with $50,000. I think he's cool. He's just a little quirky, though. Zeter. I heard you reunited Kofi with his wallet. I can't thank you enough. Though this is a little irregular, please consider your gym test passed. I wonder what the regular one would be. Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Kofu, the Surging Chef? Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Chef? Uh-huh. Okay. I was hoping it soft-locked. I was honestly hoping it crashed. Is someone crying on the left there? Okay. Old man Kofu, play with us. Come on. I'd be honored if you would try a new item from my restaurant's menu as well.
Sorry, everybody. I've got some real business to take care of as a gym leader real quick like. I'm keeping someone waiting, you see. Please forgive me. I need to do this first.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I like this guy. Maybe not after this fight.
Hey, step right up. I've been waiting for you. Thanks for the help over in Porto Marinata. You did a mighty fine job. And now that I've got that legendary seaweed, I can make some real quality dishes with it. But don't expect me to go easy on you in our battle here.
I just realized this guy probably has like a Scottish accent, and I haven't been giving him one.
At the auction, we battled with Bayan and Sullen. At my gym, we battle in a more traditional sense. Moves and tactics, ever-changing as the raging sea. I'ma serve you a full course of water-type Pokemon. Don't try to eat them, though.
I wish I had eyebrows like him. Oh, Veluza. Right, we've caught in one of these, I think.
I feel a bit indebted to you, but don't expect me to go easy on you just 'cause of that.
It can't be that high level, right? 29. We'll be fine. We're gonna get one shot, but it will be fine. I just forgot. I don't know what my Bramblassen's, I don't even know what his stats are. You are a physical attacker, so Bullet Seed is what I want. Quick Claw, please. Okay. We're getting some damage. Look, I need 5 hits and one of them being a crit. I know I'm... Oh, no. Well, hopefully next turn, if we get a next turn, will be enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, on the bright side, if we've seen him, so if we have anything else super effective, which we do, U-turn. Actually, wait a minute, that is not a bad option. Even Crockryer with Bite, but I don't trust that. So let's throw a U-turn in. And then, honestly, that might be enough where I can swap to Frillip after that and use a quick attack. Assuming that doesn't wipe, which it did. Alright, so I get a free swap, but I don't really know what he's going to send out. Oh, I like how... Okay, never mind. I thought it showed you, like, how EXP raises when you do that, but... No, it was just overlapped. Tonkatina is probably the safe choice. Maybe Frillip? Nah, Tonkatina. It's weird that they're faster than Frillip now. Yeah, I'm gonna need that evolution, Frillip. Wug Trio. That is a name I feel like I should not be saying. Okay, so they are water type now. This is if it's gonna be anything like last time with the tadpole Pokemon, or the frog Pokemon that completely screwed us over, this is gonna be a bit of a hurdle. Yeah, we will be fine. Oh my god, I haven't seen that yet. I don't know how I've never seen that yet, but my goodness. That's certainly a new form of Dugtrio. I do like how it actually looks more different than, like, regular Dugtrio does. Although, wait. Because it's actually a different name, so it's not actually, like, a regional variant, is it? Because, like, the Tauros are a new form, but these are actually a different Pokemon altogether. Oh, well, I'm thinking too much. Just, slam. Yeah, slam. Alright, well... Yeah, but, yeah, just keep slamming. Gooey. And at this point, it's just war of attrition. If anything, maybe I can get him to use his potions. Oh no, I'm getting gooeyed again. As if I don't have Quick Claw, or I'm slower otherwise. No potion. Interesting. And then since the last one's gonna be terrestrialized, I don't know what it could be. Crabominable. That makes sense, considering I kind of figured at least its pre-evolution was a water type. You know what? Crocryer. Or wait, no, is this the one that's a fight? No, wait. Because I forgot. It was weird, because Gen 7 introduced a new crab Pokemon, and then Gen 8 also had a crab Pokemon. Or am I thinking of something else?
The tides ebb and flow. It's time for a raging tidal surge.
Or no, I think I'm thinking about the squids. Yeah, I'm thinking about the fighting squids. Wait, but it's gonna turn into a water type. What have I done? Why did I send my boy in? Crocryer, I'm sorry.
Prepare the riggin' for a big transformation. My Pokemon's going rock the boat.
I mean, maybe it's still water. Maybe it's still a bit of ice type? Actually, I think it's not even ice type. I think it's just fighting. What have I done?
One old man Kofu special coming right up. Hang on tight or get swept away by the Surgeon Chief.
Oh, that's... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Crocryer. And Brand Blasting's out. Ooh. I need my grass back. No. Surely I can use Psybeam and it'll confuse him. This is smart. Oh, I actually did go first. Death. There is... Well, wait a minute. Salt Cure. Surely, it's gonna get one shot, but... No, this is a good idea. It's a great idea. See? Jimmy's a king. Oh, wow, that did a lot, actually. No, you know what? We can do this. I don't need to revive anyone. I can do this. Jimmy is a king. Come on, all you gotta do is avoid one more attack. I could also heal, and like... I mean, I could theoretically just heal. And last him out. Well, actually, either way, because he's gonna die next turn. Yeah, I'll just stall him out. Unless he heals, too. But, I mean, he hasn't yet. I don't know why he would now. Get salted on, buddy. Who needs a 5-star chef when you have a little bit of salt?
Fulton-Veluza! You're a lively one, aren't you? A little too lively, if I do say so myself. Yeah, a loss as refreshing as the air in the morning market. I'm just like a helpless little Magikarp to you, eh? Flopping around all willy-nilly. You caught me good, I'll tell you. What a great catch you are. Just like a master fisher, you held on tight until the last second and reeled in victory. Now it's time to hand over a gym badge to you. Let's get a real good photo together using a pose I've been wanting to try out for a while now.
Nice. The man has been salted. Salted and scanned. You are now in my database, sir.
4 gym badges in your possession, Pokemon up to level 40 will be easier to catch and listen to you when you ask them to do things. Let me throw this in too as an extra special bonus. I'm sure you can make good use of it.
Chilling water. The user attacks the target by showering it with water that's so cold it saps the target's power. Oh, like, it's kind of like an opposite of Scald. This also lowers the target's attack stat.
Alrighty, it's about time I headed back to my restaurant and got to prepping for the next wave. You come back to see me again now, you hear? And I'll be sure to return the salt.
No. 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 I knew it would be you.
Oh, Zeter. Hola. Caught you just as you finished up in here, huh? Nice work. That puts you 4 badges now. That puts you 4 badges in now, right? Man, that's awesome. I can't believe you're halfway through your gym journey already. Your efforts are bearing so much fruit so quickly. It makes me just want to challenge you to a battle right here, right now. But I'm gonna have to wait. Because I put together my team of Pokemon specifically to take on the gym leader. Dang it. When I battle you, I want to do it under the best possible conditions. Which means this time, I've got to ask for a rain check. This is the worst timing ever. Sorry, Zeter. Forgive me! Forgive me!
Fucking freak. Just relax. Leave me alone, Nimona. Well, that was a fun gym. I like the guy. That was a fun time. I feel like it took me maybe a little too long, but to be fair, I'm not even trying this time. What do you mean? Like last time I was holding forward. This time I wasn't. Okay. And maybe it wouldn't have taken me so long if I didn't worry about catching so many damn Pokemon. And my team's not healed up, okay. So that's the water gym out of the way. I believe next on this is actually another team starbase. Yep. I almost wonder if I should even do it at this point, considering that took a long time, but... where is this poison crew? Is it you? Oh boy, we have more desert to look forward to. Yeah, he's all the way over here. You'd have to go through another damn desert. I don't want to do it. Honestly. Like, legitimately, I kind of don't want to do it right now. So I think, once I fly to this spot, I think we're going to call it here. Kind of a shorter one, but again, I wasn't exactly planning on streaming. I just felt like it had been a minute since I had played some Pokemon, and I wanted to do it. Also, as much as I like this helmet... Well, I'll swap it when I get back. But as much as I like the helmet, I feel like it takes away some of my personality. The buttons are just too good. So yeah, sorry I spent like half this talking about Theatrhythm. But oh well, that's how it is. So yeah, that was fun. I like the gym quite a bit. Next time we'll be heading to another team starbase, maybe another gym after that. We'll see. I'm still wondering about my team. Bramblaston's not doing too bad, but he is just dying really quickly. I mean, his defense isn't exactly great. He needs to be sweeping, but I'm sure we'll get there. It's just a bit of effort. I know. Look, Pepperell was great and all, but I like the cool ghost grass tumbleweed. All right, I'm keeping him for now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Don't know when I'll stream again. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I do have spring break coming up soon, so maybe I'll do it then. And it's not like I have a Splatfest to look forward to, because the next one is, the next event is a big run, which I may stream because there's a new boss, but I don't know. We'll see. And even then, it'll probably be a shorter one. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do 2 games in one stream like I used to do. We'll see. But whenever I stream again, I don't know when it'll be. But if you need to know exactly when I go live, you can always follow the channel and turn on notifications, or follow my Twitter where I post every time I go live. If you need any previous streams I've done, we have Zeter Streams, 966mod, the YouTube archive channel where I host every previous stream I've done. Aside from the ones that don't have thumbnails yet. And if you need to see any other streams, or any of the more recent streams, the VODs are available on Twitch. Any other links you may need are on the Twitch or YouTube channel. And with all that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our fun little salty sea excursion today. And I hope you have a great rest of the night. See ya, gamers!